Camera set.
Mark.
Cool it, man, cool it.
I think it's one of our best seasons ever. The stories are big, the emotions are big.
Every episode is accelerating towards larger mythology at hand.
We build from chaos to complete and utter chaos.
We have something for everyone in season 6. It runs the gamut between horrifying, suspenseful, hilarious, and tons of romance.
You are one damn fine-looking man.
There's somebody coming.
Now.
Nick! You're alive.
This is our 6th and final season, and it's really rare that you know it's a final season. You usually don't get to write to an ending, but NBC has really been kind to us, and they wanted to be able to close it out.
That is the challenge when you're putting a series to rest, and it is the end of this long, long novel that we've been writing all these years. So you must have a sense of closure, and you must have a sense of completion.
These last 13 episodes give us the opportunity to wrap up the series and revisit some of the past and deal with all the relationships.
Because it's the final season of the entire series, it's a lot about bringing the main cast back together and also wrapping up some of the storylines that have been introduced throughout the course of the show.
I keep thinking I need to be carrying that stick. And I want to know what's written on that cloth that's wrapped around it. Sometimes we can want too much.
It's bittersweet, but it's fun to be able to know that we can put a nice bow tie on it.
And if either one of you gets in my way, I'm coming for you next.
And we won't be hard to find.
It's been a wonderful season full of kind of reflection and a lot of camaraderie, and we're really enjoying the last days that we have here.
We're all very attached to each other. It's been 6 years. That's longer than high school and or college, you know? So knowing that the end is coming, we're kind of relishing each moment with each other.
This is truly a family. We go out to eat all the time. We have little vacations and getaways together. We spend a few weeks together in the summer.
Like once a year, the cast goes to Montana to the Kauf's Ranch for like 4 days. Like that's unheard of. And I think we just got really lucky that like we all really enjoy each other's company.
Such good friends.
No, Juliet, it's all we've got!
One of my favorite storylines was season 4 when they turned Juliet into a hexen beast and she turned on all of her friends.
When are you all gonna learn that I like who I am?
Well, we don't.
I think watching my hairdos storyline will be the most compelling. That first season haircut, what the hell was going on? You tell me. There was a flat iron involved. I'm not kidding.
I don't like the look of that.
I love any episode where Reggie gets to shine because he's such a good actor and so committed. So all of his like distress episodes, like the Aswan or when he turned into Neanderwoo.
I think we created something like 96, 97 creatures over this whole thing. And each creature had to have a goal. And my favorite one was the 3-armed, 3-eyed guy who's a baby eater.
My favorite Vesson of all is Krampus. It's a real character in Danish and Norwegian lore that there is a bad Santa.
Oh, you've been naughty.
The fly guy from season 2, we scooped out his eyeball.
Oh, God.
That was one of the grosser scenes because they had an actual huge prosthetic eye, and then underneath the eye was an actual egg. Oh, it was so gross. We were all gagging.
Ugh, just gross. And everyone was also equally grossed out by the Aswang episode with the...
The Aswang. Always. I'm Filipino. You know, it was like, it brought like the entire Filipino culture of like the United States together just to watch the Aswang.
The Kinishimobi was really fantastic. It just blends in, and then he moves his head, and you go, oh my God, there's something there. So that was a great creation.
Their tree creature, who was just one of the more impressive creatures Barney and his team have made.
We lucked out with Barney Berman. He's been nominated for Academy Awards, and it really makes a difference.
Our special effects department is remarkable. It's amazing how even after so many seasons, I'll occasionally show up to set and some creature will walk by and it'll just knock my socks off how good it looks. It really is one of the reasons for our success.
Barney's work is fantastic, and the show couldn't have happened without him.
No! Nick, who's been the core of the show, we needed to wrap up his character in a way that kind of justified the entire journey.
You've taken everything from me.
Nick is stripped of everything and everybody and is literally forced to his knees.
No!
I think once we found the reason why everything happens is really good versus evil, good will conquer, and the good for us came from ancestry and family, the strength that you get from family, and that's a great message.
The strength we need, that we all need, comes from our family. It's where we've always found the way and the will to fight.
It's the power of his ancestors that gives him the strength to fight Zoroaster to the death.
Here it is.
And once he defeats that evil that has come into this world, it resets.
Thank God you're okay.
You're alive.
Yes, so are you.
So the closure in this is emotional, and you learn what these 6 years have really meant to all the characters.
I feel like the show really does have a deep message about inner truth. And there's so much going on in our world that we don't know. And I think that's a fun idea, that we're exposing like the real truth. And that real truth is a Vesson truth.
The idea of a world that's divided in some ways, which is very much in parallel with the world that we live in. So there's a lot of stuff that is very true to our world, but handled in this beautiful mythological kind of way.
What if what they assumed were mythological pagan creatures were actually artistic representations of Vesson?
I think the ending will be very satisfying for everybody. It certainly is for us, and that's the whole journey for all of us.
I hope that we end on a really satisfying note, and I hope that fans have some kind of sense of closure.
I would hope there would be a kind of a timelessness to the show that you can watch it 5, 10, 15 years from now and still be moved and touched and scared and entertained.
Hurry up, I think we're losing her.
Give me some room.
Grimmsters, oh my gosh. Thank you so much.
You've allowed us to do what we love to do, tell stories and act and play for 6 years, and that's a gift we'll never forget.
We just got lucky, but you guys made it happen.
The relationship with you has been 1 in a million and will never be replaced, this show or any of those shows, so thank you.
We are all sad to be seeing the end of Grimm, but we're thankful for the opportunity that the fans have given us to really see this story play out.
So thank you.
From the bottom of my heart, thank you, Grimmsters, fans. Love you.